Hello, my name is Dr. Barry Robert Pittenbury. I'm a professor at Purdue University and co-director of Scientific Animations Without Borders, or SAWBO. Today I'll present on the SAWBO App User Guide, and this is an explanation of our app, conceptually how you can use it, and then the details of how to go about using the app itself. You can attend one of our many training sessions. However, this presentation is a recorded presentation with the intent to allow you access to the details of how to use the app at your leisure. Before I begin the presentation, I'll just mention Scientific Animations Without Borders, or SAWBO, was co-founded by Dr. Julia Bejo Bravo and myself in 2011 while we're working at University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and SAWBO has since moved to Michigan State University, and finally we are at Purdue University. And Dr. Bejo Bravo and myself, both co-direct the program. In the last several years, we've had the good fortune to have additions to our leadership team of Dr. John Medendorp and Susanna Palaska. Three other internal team members I'd like to mention that have been with us for a long time have been Dr. Waylon Sun, Ben Blaylock, and Dr. Ann Latomia. We have numerous other internal and external team members, and in some of the other presentations, they may be giving those sets of talks. There are just so many great folks that we work with, so it's a little too difficult in this presentation to mention everybody, but I just wanted to highlight a few of our leadership members and then our core team members or internal team members. I'm not going to get into a lot of details about SAWBO today. You can go and look at some of our other videos on SAWBO to explain what the program is, what do we do, and generally the concepts behind the program itself. So I'll only give a brief introduction to the program before I get into the details of the app. So first and foremost, our focus is being a publicly good, globally focused e-extension system. We work with global experts to take research for development innovations and place them into a format everyone can understand using animations. So we work with researchers at CGIAR centers, NARS programs, the National Agricultural Research Service programs. We work with universities. We work with scientific experts from around the world. This is just to mention a few types of organizations. We work with hospital systems, medical doctors, etc. We work with global experts to create what we call gold standard knowledge that has been scientifically vetted, that is very understandable by people of all literacy levels, and when placed into other languages, become very accessible to people of diverse literacy levels and from diverse language backgrounds as well, and for people that may not have formalized education. So it's making knowledge accessible to people of all literacy levels, people of diverse language backgrounds, and people with highly diverse educational backgrounds. To date, we've taken about 180 to 200 research for development innovations and placed them into this animated format. Creation of each animation is a time-consuming, rigorous process that involves a considerable amount of peer review. It's more important, we feel, to make high-quality materials. So we do not rush this process. We make sure content is of the highest standard that is possible within the context of our ability to work with global experts who have to both give us input and then sign off on the animations when they're complete. Once the content is made, it becomes freely available to anybody who wants to use it, share it, scale it, and be used as is. But we also place these animations in numerous languages with language experts. So to the date, our various animations are in collectively over 300 languages and language variants to date. So both the topic areas will continue to grow and languages will continue to grow. So if you think about this from the perspective of we're getting together a library or an encyclopedia of research and development innovations from the research community, making it available to everyone. And then the more languages we place it in, the more groups will have access to this. So the goal is to grow the library with as many topic areas as possible and as many languages as possible, and then make it accessible to as many people as possible. All content is publicly available for use as is for educational purposes. You can copy the content, you can share the content, you can use it, and you can scale it, but it has to remain as is. Please do not edit the content. There are copyright issues associated with it, and content has to remain as is. We request this additionally because scientists have put their time and effort into it to make sure the content is accurate, and we have to stand behind the accuracy of that content. So please use as is. If you feel there's a need for a change, please contact us and we'll work with you around this issue. However, broadly speaking, for e-extension to be successful, we need to increase accessibility of all the content and drive down the costs. So SAWBO, which is a Purdue University-based program, is an academic exploration of how we can develop an effective public good, globally focused e-extension system. And in order to achieve this, we have to increase accessibility to everyone and drive down the costs of how each individual accesses the content. So again, briefly what we do, and I'm not going to go into great detail. You'll have to watch our other videos. We take global expert communities, we work with them to create what we call gold standard information, and we are a bridge of taking that knowledge and put it in a format that people are going to understand. And we get it across try to get it across to the end users and explore the space of trying to get it to end users so that they can take those materials and run with it. And creation of the content is this first part of the bridge. So we make materials that everybody's going to understand, get it into languages people understand. But the app is an exploration of this space where we can get it off the bridge and easily into people's hands for their ability to use it. There are over 7,200 language or estimated 7,200 or so languages globally. And we work with language experts to place content into as many languages as we can. As I mentioned before, we're around 300 languages at this point, but in the long term, we would like to increase this number significantly. And a lofty goal would be to get content into the majority of all 7,200 languages of all available globally. And certainly we will do everything we can to make it content more accessible for more people in more languages. We also recognize that we live in a world that is on the left here. This is a world where people have access to the internet, but there's also a world of significant numbers of people in the world that don't have access to the internet. So how can we move such materials from the world with the internet to a world without the internet and make those materials accessible to people? So the app is developed in a way where we can move content from this world to this other world where people may not have access to the internet. So if we look at end users of content, we can roughly put them into these categories. You have these two groups of people that may have access to the internet and groups that may not have access to the internet. And then on top of this, from this other direction, you have people that may have devices like Android phones that are can very easily you can now download videos, you can play videos, you can share them. But there are people that don't have devices that can easily do that. They may be video capable devices, or in some cases not. Additionally, you may have people that have Android phones or other smart type of phones, but they may not have access to internet, or maybe at some point they don't have access to internet. So the app is very much designed so you can take content when you're online and use it offline and share it with people who may not even have access to the internet. But also we're exploring the space of what about those individuals that don't have the necessary devices, period? And how can we get these materials out to them in a way that makes it very accessible to them? And this is a space that we continue to explore. And the app is designed in a way that helps us work with local actors who can then ultimately make content highly accessible to people in their communities. So briefly, the app can be used both online and offline. And there are steps that allow a person to prepare the app in a way that you can have materials readily available when you're offline. So when you're online, you can watch videos anytime and anywhere with an internet connection. You can share it with other people through the internet, through things like WhatsApp, through Facebook, through email, etc. So the videos can be easily accessed, downloaded, and then shared. But you can also download the videos when you're online and follow the below steps to download the videos you need, allowing you to view them uninterrupted anytime and anywhere without an internet connection. So one can click on the video library and select any video. Then when you go to the video of interest, you click download and you allow it to download. And then once it's downloaded, it will sit in my videos category on the app. And you can download as many videos as you'd like. And then use those offline whenever or wherever you want. So it allows you to go from the space of online to this steps 5 and 6, where you have moved offline. So when offline, you can access the full library of videos that you have downloaded on your app. You can then view and share these with others. For example, you can take out your phone and use it as a viewing station, or you can Bluetooth to others the videos that they may be interested in. So again, this step in the middle, from steps 1 to 4, allow you to begin that process of moving the videos online to an offline step of step number 5 and 6, where you can fully work with the app offline and use it effectively in your extension system. Again, we fully recognize that there are many people in the world who don't have access to smartphones. There are plenty of people that don't have access to even basic video capable and Bluetooth capable phones. The app itself can be used by extension groups in the following way. A simple $50, $75 tablet coupled with a $25 or $50 solar powered device that can charge the tablet. So for anywhere around $100, one can have this combination of materials where one can download the app, go to a community that speaks a particular language and determine which videos we have in that language, download all of those videos, and then take the tablet out to the community, leave behind the tablet for several hours, days, weeks, or even months, where that local community can go into the app and watch the videos in their local language when and where they see fit, use the materials that they see fit, and then that becomes basically a library for them in their own language, or a encyclopedia, however you want to look at it. And then they have that encyclopedia of materials, and they can use the solar chargers to recharge the tablets. Once more content is available in that language, this group that has access to the internet can get the tablet back, add more videos, and that library can continue to grow for people who are going to be using it offline. So the app is designed both for people that will use it on their cell phone in their pocket. That cell phone sits in their pocket, and they can pull the cell phone out, open the app, use the videos where and when they want, or it can be placed on a tablet and use this other different mechanism. I will be very transparent that we are not specifically technologically focused on any type of technology. Our animations can be used on any device that's video capable. We make sure it's available for use on Pico projectors, television stations, varieties of other platforms. But today, the discussion is really around the purpose of the app and how to use the app in your extension efforts. So please be creative, develop strategies that you think make most sense to you, and we'd always be happy to hear about how you've used it. So when you're online with the app, you can access our complete library of videos. So when you go to that library, you'll get a long list of videos. And right now, I think we're at about 2,000 videos between topic areas and languages that are sitting on the database of the app, that is only going to continue to grow. It's just too long a list to easily find what you're looking for randomly, unless you want to go through that, spend a significant amount of time. So we have a search function where you can search by the topic, the language, the country, and narrow down to the videos that might be useful to you. So I'm in a given country, I can check the country, and then it'll narrow down to the list of the country I'm living or working in. And then I can choose a particular language of interest and download those videos in that particular language. And when you download the videos you want to share, when you're still online, you can then share them through multiple mechanisms. So you can then easily move them over into WhatsApp groups. WhatsApp is an incredibly successful app globally. And one of the main purposes of our app is to move our animations out of our database into WhatsApp groups. There are numerous WhatsApp groups where this type of materials can be easily shared. And we realize that WhatsApp groups are a really critical way to share these type of videos in a very interactive manner. So we highly encourage groups or individuals to use our app, to download the videos, and then just jump over to WhatsApp. And then they can use the videos in their extension app efforts through their WhatsApp groups that they're working with. The videos can also be emailed. You can put them on Facebook. You can put them on other apps or other social media platforms. So when you're online, once you've downloaded it, you've got a lot of tools and mechanisms where you can move it out into other media spaces. But you can also, again, download the videos in a way that empowers you to have a customized library of SAWBO videos on your phone or tablet. So you can actually download a library of videos that are important for you in your extension effort, and that sits in the app on your cell phone. So when you're offline anywhere, you can pull out your cell phone, open the app, and then pick the videos that are useful to sharing with other people or showing to other people on the phone, or sharing by Bluetooth, for example. So when you're online, as I mentioned before, you can go through the following steps to pick the videos you want, download them. So from step one, you go through the library, you find your video that you want, and step two, you click on it, you download that, step three, and then right up to step 4 here, you've downloaded the video. It's now sits on the phone. So this is now my library or my encyclopedia that I can begin to use offline. So now step 5 to 6, I am offline and I have the tools that I need in order to do extension efforts when I'm away from the internet. So when you're offline, you can now access the full library of videos that you've downloaded onto your app. You can view and share these videos with others on the phone, or share them by Bluetooth. So I can use my cell phone to show the video itself, or I can Bluetooth it to somebody else's phone when I'm in a remote area, for example. So your app empowers you to have the videos on the device without the need for internet. You can play the videos anytime you want, and you can show them to others. You can share the videos onto others' phones via Bluetooth, and a tablet with a group of videos in a given language can also be left behind as an encyclopedia or a library of research for development innovations, which I explained in an earlier slide. So in this next section of the presentation, on the left-hand side, these are videos with an AI recording that will show you what you will see on the phone, also with an voice overlay. I'll briefly explain what you're going to see. I'll play that video and then move on to the next slide or give a further explanation. So the app itself is designed for Android phones running on version 10 and above. If you are running an older version, some features may not function properly, or the app may not be supported at all. After watching the SAWBO app training video, you'll be able to do the following. First, go to Google Play and you'll be able to search for the SAWBO app. So by doing this, you'll tap on the Google Play icon on your Android phone. You'll tap on Search Apps and Games bar in the Google Play, and you'll type SAWBO in the search bar, and then you tap on SAWBO app from the list of apps shown in the search. And then what you'll be able to do is download and install and be able to hopefully use the app in your training efforts. So when you go to download and install the SAWBO app on your Android phone from Google Play Store, after the SAWBO app page opens in Google Play, tap on install to download and install the SAWBO app. So I'll play the video with an AI voiceover.
Before we begin, please note that this app is designed for Android phones running version 10 and above. If you are running an older version, some features may not function properly or the app may not be supported at all. After watching the SAWBO app training video, you will be able to go to Google Play Store and search the SAWBO app. Tap on the Google Play icon on your Android phone. Tap on Search Apps and Games bar in the Google Play app. Type SAWBO in the search bar. Tap on SAWBO app from the list of apps shown in search. After watching the SAWBO app training video, you will be able to download and install the SAWBO app on your Android phone from Google Play Store. After the SAWBO app page opens in Google Play app, tap on Install to download and install the app.
Okay, so now it's downloading and you'll install it. So it's ready to open.
Before we begin,
so now you tap to open the app, and then you can accept or reject the app terms and conditions. And you can read the app's terms and conditions if you'd like. And then you can tap on accept to begin to use the app, or you can reject it and exit the app. And I'll play the AI video. And in some of these AI videos I'm presenting, there's a little bit of downtime in the middle of it. So just bear with us when that happens.
tap on Open to open the app. After watching the SAWBO app training video, you will be able to...
Okay, so I'll play this again, but you'll have a choice of allowing SAWBO to know about your use of content. So you can choose three options while allowing us to know generally where in the world this you're using the app. And we would appreciate it if you would allow us to click while using the app or only this time. In order for us to get a better sense of where and when the app is being used. We don't keep track of any personal data based on this, just when and where content is being used. But you have every right to push don't allow. And so we just ask that you would click this button here while using the app, but you have every right to say don't allow. However, it's just very helpful for us as we explain to other groups successfully where content is being used.
Tap on Open to open the app.
So let's just go ahead here.
Accept or reject the app terms and condition.
So you can accept here or reject here.
The app's terms and condition. Tap on Accept to move ahead in the app. Tap on Reject to exit the app. Select the language of app interface.
So now you're at the point where you can select the language of the app interface. So right off the bat, you can say, okay, I want to choose which language I want the interface in. The interface, when you go out of English into other languages, it's not perfectly placed into those other languages. It is to the best of our ability within the structure of the app itself. We can place parts of the interface into other languages that make it easier for you to maneuver through the app if you're more comfortable in those various other languages. So you can at the beginning select the language that you prefer in the app interface, and you can always change that language later on. However, it'll get you started in your language of choice.
The language you prefer to change the app interface language. You can always change the language of the interface of the app later on. However, this will get you started in the language of your choice.
So what will pop up next is called user registration. And you'll see a pop-up where you can decide to register or not register. If you decide to not register, then tap on skip to close the user registration page pop-up. And feel free to skip this step. It's not mandatory. You have every right to opt out of this and just say skip. And if you don't want to pass on, you don't want to put this information. But if you do decide to register, you can put a referral code if you happen to have that. And you can also put in your email if you would like. Again, this is completely optional. It's no way necessary to use the app at all. So you can easily skip this step. So now we're in the app and we can start using the app itself. So there's a series of functions. There's there's a video library that will take you to the place where you can access all the videos that are online. My videos are the section where I've downloaded the videos. They're sitting on my device. I can also share the app itself. And there's more functions, and the more functions allow you to contact us, take surveys, give feedback, change the interface language of the app. There's multiple other functions that a person can look at as well too. And I won't get into any great details of that. You can explore it as you see fit. So then the bottom corner here takes us to the home page. And then you have my videos, you have the video library, sharing the app, and more information.
Homepage. Tap on the home icon to come to the homepage of the SAWBO app. The SAWBO app homepage lists 4 functions: video library, my videos, share this app, more functions.
So now we want to go to the video library, and you click on this tab at the top here to open up the video library page. And the first time that you open this up with the brand new app, it's going to take a little time in order for it to download information on the full list of videos. It's not going to download the videos themselves, but just the full list of the existing library. So the very first time you use the app, give it a little time to load everything up. And when you subsequently start using it, you won't have that. It'll go much quicker. So the video library page will list all of the videos from the SAWBO Animations database. Again, this database will continue to grow. So as you use the app and time goes on, this is just going to the database is going to get bigger, both in terms of topic areas and languages. But depending on your internet, it may take from a few seconds to a minute to load this first time. So, if you have very slow internet, it may take a little bit, of time to load. High quality internet, it should take in seconds to load the full background information, the full library. But if you're offline, you're going to see something coming up and saying you're offline and you need to go online in order to gain access to the library. So you'll have to be online to view all the videos in the video library. I'll now play the video explaining this.
Video library. Tap on video library button to open the video library page. The video library page lists all the videos from the SAWBO Animations database. Depending on your internet, it may take from a few seconds to a minute to load. Please be patient. If you are offline, then you will see you are offline and you need to go online in order to gain access to the library. You will have to be online to view all the videos.
So now we're in the video library page. And again, it's a long list of videos, and that list is only going to get longer. And it's really unmanageable, in my opinion, just to flip through all of these, unless you're just interested in scrolling through it. But if you efficiently want to get at the videos that are probably going to be most interesting to you, you can use these categories at the top to generate a search, or it's a narrowing down is a better term for it, of the videos that are going to be interesting for you. So a general category you might be interested in, a country you may be working in, and then the languages within the context of that country that are going to be of interest to you. Now, if you click on country first and then go to language, the app will narrow down to only those languages in the given country. So if there's 5 languages in the country and we've covered all 5, you're only going to get those 5 languages for the country. However, if you start with language, you're going to get a full list of languages that we have our videos in. So depending on which one of these you start with, you're going to have different selections. So if you start with a country, it'll narrow down to the list of everything we have available for that country. But if you start with language, so just like say, for example, I start with French, and I am working in a Francophone country or French-speaking country, and maybe we don't have it for accent for that country, but we have videos available in French with an accent from another country. You can find it using language, and then download those videos and maybe use it in an area where the accent may be different, right? But if you start with country, it will narrow down to whatever videos we have for the country. So you can tap on category to narrow it down by category: agriculture, health, etc. And then you can tap on language to narrow down the languages you might be interested, language or languages, and tap on country to narrow down to a country or countries you may want to look at. If you go through this whole narrowing of all of these and nothing appears, then we don't have videos currently that would fit all those parameters. But for some of the searches, you may find one or several or many videos that will show up on the list. So whatever videos come up, you can choose which video you want to explore further by selecting the specific videos for for essentially liking them, viewing them, downloading them, etc.
Search by country, language, and category filter. Tap on country to select the country or countries of videos you want to see in the video library page. Tap on language to select the language or languages of videos you want to see in the video library page.
And again, you can choose one or multiple languages of interest. And as I mentioned before, there's a considerable amount of dead space in a couple of these videos. So just bear with us where there's not spoken language, or there's no speaking in some of these videos. You can again scroll through whatever you've narrowed down to a select set of videos.
Tap on category to select the category or categories of videos you want to see in the video library page. If no videos appear, there is nothing that matches your search parameters. For some searches, you may find one, several, or many videos in the list. You can choose which one you want to explore further by selecting the specific video.
Okay. So I think hopefully it's clear that you can go through and use this as a search strategy. So now you found videos you're interested in and you want to open one specific video and view it in the video library. So you tap on the video you might be interested in, and then it'll open to another page. So once the page is specific video, you have 5 choices. You'll be able to watch the video by clicking the play button, which can be found at the center of the video. And I'll go through this in a bit. Second, you can favorite the video. Third, you can select the language, and you can actually explore other language options for the video. So maybe you didn't see some of the other languages when you're looking through it before, but this allows you to go back and say, aha, this video is available in these other languages, and you can switch over because maybe one of those other languages is of interest to you as well. You can download the video into the app, And then you can, once it's downloaded, you can, if you're still online, you can directly share it with others while you're online, or you can share it with others by Bluetooth as well. But if you have not downloaded the video, when you push the share button, you only share the link of the video with others. So if you have downloaded the videos, when you push the share button, then you'll actually share the video itself. So it's really important to download the video if you want to start sharing it. If you haven't downloaded it, then you can just literally share online the link with others.
Open and view a video in Video Library. Tap on a video to open the respective video page. Once at the page of the specific video, you have 5 choices. First, you can watch the video, but clicking on the play button, which can be found at the center of the video.
So now you're watching the video on the cell phone, and you can also watch it like this, or you can turn the phone to the side and watch it with sort of more of a full screen. So now it goes through some background information here, and now we're going to move on to the video itself. So just playing the video. So up here, when I push the button to play it, over here we have the heart sign. You can favorite the video. I sometimes refer to liking it, but it's really the term we're using as favorite. You can click on the select language and change over to one of the other languages the video is in, or you can push download, or you can push share. So if you push share without downloading it, you will only share a link where other people can download it. If you have downloaded it, then you can actually share the video itself.
You can favorite the video. Third, you can select language to explore other language options for the video. Fourth, one can download the video into the app.
So you'll see this bar here, and it'll show you how much the video has been downloaded. If you're in very poor bandwidth, it's going to take longer. If you have really good internet, this is can go quite rapidly. So you just monitor this bar until you get to the point of 100%, and then it'll say downloaded. So now it's downloaded. So you could remove it if you wanted, or you can share it, but this is now sitting on your phone.
Fifth, one can share the video directly from this button. If you have not downloaded the video and you push the share button, then you can share the link to the video with others. If you have downloaded the video, then if you push this button, you can share the actual video itself.
So again, we've gone through download. So if you tap on download right here, you can get the video to download to view, or when you're use it offline after it's downloaded if you want, or share with others. When you push download, there'll be a pop-up. You have to confirm that you're willing to download it, and then it's going to sit on my videos page, and then you can use it from my videos page wherever and whenever you want, and you can share it when you're online or offline. So you can also favorite a video, and you push the button up here and you tap on the heart icon, and the favorite videos can be viewed from my videos page. However, you'll need to be online to view those videos. So you really have to go to the download to make it useful to share when you're offline.
Favorite.
Now we can go to the share video and you can tap on the share button to share the video on different social media platforms. Or you can use Bluetooth, etc. But we're excited to let you know that sharing videos from the SAWBO app to WhatsApp is quick and easy. And again, WhatsApp is an incredibly successful app where people have, oftentimes in many places, will have working groups on WhatsApp, and you can easily move our videos from the app onto WhatsApp and then use it how you want in your extension efforts. So we also view our app as just a mechanism of getting the videos off of our database into this highly successful app called WhatsApp, and so that you can use it in extension efforts. And we've seen some really incredible extension efforts in multiple countries where people have used WhatsApp to share videos broadly in their extension efforts. So once you open the SAWBO app and you navigate to the video you want to share in the video library, you can tap on the share icon, which is given right here below the video. And then a menu is going to appear with several options. That menu is going to pop up from the bottom. And you can select, for example, WhatsApp from that list. And then it's going to take you over to WhatsApp. And then you can share the video on WhatsApp itself.
Share video. Tap on share button to share the video on different social media platforms, messengers, Bluetooth.
And then it's going to ask if you're going to share. It'll right here. Are you leaving this? You're leaving the SAWBO app. Do you wish to continue? You'll have to say yes, and that's going to take you over to WhatsApp and load the video into wherever you want to share it on WhatsApp.
Messengers, Bluetooth, etc.
So now I've said yes, so I could go choose WhatsApp down here.
Excited to let you know that sharing videos from the SAWBO app, share video, tap on share button to share the video on videos from the SAWBO.
So for example, I can also share by Bluetooth here or some of these other platforms. So there'll be new platforms that may come out, and hopefully this will be shareable on those as well too.
To WhatsApp is quick and easy. Here's how you can do it. First, open the SAWBO app and navigate to the video you want to share in the video library. Next, tap on the share icon located below the video. A menu will appear with several sharing options. Select WhatsApp from the list. You will be prompted to choose a contact or group to share the video with. Simply select your desired contact or group and then tap on the send button. That's it. Your video is now shared in WhatsApp. My videos. Tap on my video icon to go to the My Videos page.
The next section is My Videos. And these are the videos that are literally now sitting on your phone. And there's two groups here in this section. There's downloaded, and those are the downloaded videos that are sitting on your phone, and favorites, which are ones that you're interested in, but you haven't downloaded. And you may be able to go back and you can go back and download them when you want. But you'll tap on the My Videos button. They'll take you to the My Videos page. And the My Videos page lists the videos you've downloaded for offline viewing and favorites for viewing. So the downloaded videos are the ones that sit on your phone and you can play. You can show to others or share with others. If you're online, you can share through online pathways such as social media or through other apps such as WhatsApp. If you are in a remote area and have no internet access, you can show the downloaded videos to others as part of your extension efforts or share them by Bluetooth to those with Bluetooth and video capable phones. You can tap on the download button to view the list of downloaded videos. We're happy to let you know you can easily view your downloaded videos anytime, even when you're offline. So this feature allows you to have this library of videos that you can use when you're offline, that you can sit on your phone as long as you want them. You can obviously delete them anytime you want, but you can get together a library, an encyclopedia of videos that are sitting on your phone that would be useful for you in your extension efforts. So to access the downloaded videos, again, you have to tap on the downloaded button, and And this will take you to the downloaded videos section where all your saved videos are conveniently stored. From here, you can watch the videos without an internet connection, making it perfect for when you're on the go.
My videos. Tap on my video icon to go to the My Videos page. The My Videos page lists the videos you have downloaded for offline viewing and favorited for viewing later. Downloaded. The downloaded videos are the ones that now sit on your phone and you can play, show others, or share with others. If you are online, you can share through online pathways such as social media and through other apps such as WhatsApp. If you are in a remote area and have not internet access, you can show the downloaded videos to others as part of your extension efforts or share them by Bluetooth to those with Bluetooth and video-capable phones. Tap on Downloaded button to view the list of downloaded videos. We are happy to let you know that you can easily view your downloaded videos anytime, even when you are offline. To access your downloaded videos, tap on the Downloaded button. This will take you to the Downloaded Videos section where all your saved videos are conveniently stored. From here, you can watch videos without an internet connection, making it perfect for when you're on the go.
So sharing the videos from the SAWBO app to WhatsApp is quick and easy. We've already gone through this. Basically, you open the SAWBO app and navigate to the video you want to share. In the video, my downloaded video section, you tap on the icon where you want to share the video. The menu is going to appear with several share options, and you can select WhatsApp from the list. And then you'll be prompted to choose a contact, and then simply select that contact, and then you can push the send, tap on the send button, and then the video has been shared by WhatsApp.
Sharing videos from the SAWBO app to WhatsApp is quick and easy. Here's how you can do it. First, open the SAWBO app and navigate to the video you want to share in My Videos Downloaded section. Next, tap on the share icon located below the video. A menu will appear with several sharing options. Select WhatsApp from the list. You will be prompted to choose a contact or group to share the video with. Simply select your desired contact or group and then tap on the send button. That's it. Your video is now shared in WhatsApp. Note.
Yeah, so again, let's just kind of run through this cleanly and clearly. So I push share, right? So I'll put the volume down here. Push share, push on that share button. Now it's going to take me to, you are now leaving the app. Do you want to continue? I will push yes. Now what's going to happen is at the bottom here, a lot of different options are going to come up. So I'll click on WhatsApp. And then it's going to take me over to WhatsApp. And I decided I want to share with Barry Pittendry here, who happens to be me. And then I'm going to click on that and maybe click on a couple other people. And then I'm going to push send, which is at the bottom here. Okay. And then I'm going to go over to the place where I'm going to share with a bunch of folks at the bottom here. And now I can I can type it some caption information below if I want, telling people what, something information I want, and then push send, and then it's going to go to other people's WhatsApp groups. Let's turn the volume back up and move to the next one.
Sharing videos.
So we can also do what's called favorites. So I can click on favorite here, and it'll bring up the favorites that I might be interested in. But again, if you really want the videos on your phone and be able to use them offline, you're going to have to download them.
Favorite. Tap on Favorite button to view the list of videos you have favorited for viewing them later. You can remove the favorite video from the list by tapping on the green heart icon in the respective video. Go to Homepage to access other functions.
So now you can also share the app itself. So you can click this icon here. So we've already gone through looking through the whole video library when you're online, and then your own video. You now have your own video library called My Videos. It can use when you're offline, but you can also share the app. The third bar here allows you to share the app with others. So you can click on this icon to share with others. And you can share it by Bluetooth, email, variety of other platforms. And if you really want to go through this sharing a character code, you can share it with others, or you can skip that step.
Share this app. Tap on Share this app button to open the App Share page. Tap on the share icon to share the app with other users via Bluetooth, email, social media messengers like WhatsApp, etc. Note, you can share your 8-character referral code, example, KKKAGOIT, with the other users while sharing the app.
So I'll put the volume down here and let's run through this. So I click on the share this app, and then what comes up is this page. Now I push on this icon here, and then it's going to pop up where I can share with others. So let's say click on WhatsApp now, and it's going to take me over to WhatsApp, and I can share that link with others, and then click down here, push send, and then they'll have access to downloading the app. Now, the next thing, you can also share the app through QR code. So if I go into, it's called more functions, right? So if I click on more functions, I'll get to this next page. So when you do the more functions, you have a list of things. You can have an about page. There's your organization, which will explain, if you want to understand your organization better, you need to contact us. What we do in the back end of the app, we can set up an organization with your name in it, and anybody on your team, when they're using the app, they can choose that particular group, and then we actually have information on how successful your group has been, and we can provide that information back to you on how much your team has used, content, etc. That's completely optional. You can also provide feedback for us. Takes you to essentially a page where you can provide us any feedback you have. You can take a survey. We have surveys that we'll be putting up, and you can take surveys as they're available. We also have the ability, again, I talked before about the interface language. You can click on this button and change the interface language itself. And again, you have the flexibility of continually changing this where and when you want. Or you can click on a QR code for app share. If you click this, what's going to happen is a page is going to pop up where you have a QR code, and another person can just scan that. It'll take it to Google Play, and then they can actually download the app. So I'll just play this video, and it's going to really talk about the QR code, not about these other issues.
QR code app share. Tap on QR code app share to show the QR code to other users. The QR code will direct the other users to SAWBO app on Google Play.
So there's another feature on here that you're going to see. There's this little green icon that comes up. It's a green chat and pen icon. It allows you to click on this, and you can send feedback to the SAWBO team as well.
No, you can tap on the feedback button, green chat and pen icon to write feedback to the SAWBO team.
So you can go in, and let me turn the volume off. So you click on this icon, and then what's going to happen is it's going to pop up, and you can provide feedback. You can put, if you want, you can put your name, email. It's up to you if you want to put your phone information in, and then you can type in what you're interested in, or provide us with feedback as you see fit. And then just push send, and that will come to us by email. So this is essentially going into an emailing approach. So again, one of the real fundamental points of this app is to try to get materials off of our database, make it really easily accessible for individuals to obtain our videos and get them off of our server and into a space that's easy for them to obtain and to share. And the goal is for you to move it into other platforms as you see fit that it's going to be most effective. So obviously, if you've got an Android, or if you have an Android device, you have access to the internet, it's a 10 and above device, it's going to be pretty easy to upload the app and download videos and share them as you see fit, move them into other social media platforms, get them onto WhatsApp, Bluetooth share. You can have that library of materials you want available to you when and where you want. But that content is going to be available to you when you have no internet. So you can move the video, you can download whatever videos you want, and you can use them offline as you want. But also this tablet approach that I mentioned before that I'll raise again allows one to get a device and the videos out to people that may not have the right devices to download and view these materials, or may not have internet, or a combination of both. So again, the app allows you to work online, share things online, download the materials, move them into other social media spaces with several clicks of a button, but allows you that ability to move materials from the online space to a scenario where you have them sitting on your phone and you can work with the materials offline. So when you're offline, then you can use the materials and the library as you see fit. So it allows you the flexibility to work both online and offline. And that is one of the fundamental points of the app, is that you can go out to a rural area and that may have no access to, there may be no internet, and you have those series of videos on your device that allow you to work with people locally and have materials in their language. So I may speak language X, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to go out and I'm going to work with a group in a village and they speak language Y. Well, I can download the videos in language Y and have materials that I know are going to be expert vetted and will be scientifically accurate, and they're going to understand it because it's in their language. So even if I don't speak the language of the people that I'm working with, I can get those extension materials to them, knowing very well that these materials are going to be scientifically accurate and understandable by the population that I'm going to be presenting the materials to. So again, the app is structured in a way where you can download it onto many forms of tablets. And so for $50, $75 tablet, and a solar panel charging device with batteries in it, you can set up a system to work with people that don't have devices, that don't have internet access. So here we have an individual or a group that has access to the internet. You can take a tablet with a solar charging panel, download all the videos in the language for the group that you want to hand them the tablet over to, take it out to a village, hand it off to leaders in the village or groups in the village or individuals in the village or cooperatives, where you can leave the tablet behind for an hour, a day, a week, a month, months, whatever that's going to look like. And that you have that library or encyclopedia of videos in the language of people in the target population that you're working with. And they can watch the videos whenever and whenever they want. They don't need access to internet because it is sitting on the device. And they don't need access to power because a solar charging system can be used to keep this tablet charged. And as more videos become available in that given language, the tablet can be taken back to the group that is managing the tablet, and they can download more videos in that library. So the library can get bigger with more topic areas in that language over time, and it can be more extensive. So this library encyclopedia can become more extensive. So if you look at it from the perspective of, I can go out to a village and say, okay, they speak language X. So I go back and I take that app in the tablet and I download all of the new videos in that particular language. I don't need to speak the language of those individuals from the village I'm working in, but I download them and then I have that full set of encyclopedia, full library of materials in that given language. And that can then be taken out to that group and they can use that library encyclopedia of materials again, however it makes sense for you and their team, that group. However long that tablet needs to be left there is really up to you and your program. But that can be a leave behind or a system where it's available to people in that given village in their particular language. So we choose language X. Well, I may be working in a country with numerous languages, so I put it in language X and take it out to a village. But next month, I need to work with a group of people in another village that speak language Y. I can take the same tablet or another tablet, and I can now download all the videos in language Y. And then that is now available to that new village in language Y, and I can take it out to those groups, and then they can use that again, just how the first group used it. So they may speak very different languages, but they have access to the exact same gold standard knowledge, but in their particular language. So just from a very hypothetical perspective, we have 7,200 languages in the world. And this systems approach, hypothetically, with given enough resources and time, content could be placed in a significant number of languages, hypothetically up to 7,200. Just hypothetically speaking, but the tools and approaches are completely available for any language. So we can put it into any language, the content into pretty much any language, given time and the right people that can translate and voice record and enough resources to do that. And it can go out to any set of villages with any given language. And this can be repeated in any given language in any place in the world. So if you think about this from the perspective, you can essentially have an encyclopedia available in villages in any part of the world in any given language using this systems approach. So the app really allows that capacity to provide libraries or encyclopedias of research for development and innovations that have come from research experts available to people in their own language in a village. And, the cost of a $50 to $100 tablet / solar panel combination is far less expensive than any traditional extension approach, but by a long shot. So I'd just like to thank you for going through this video, and please feel free to reach out to the SAWBO team if you have any further questions. And we look forward to hearing more about your use of the app.